we live in America now too, which is crazy, you know. As a Canadian moving to the States, it's different. There's a lot of differences. Like when you grow up in Canada, you think, I did at least, like, oh, these countries are very similar. And then you move down there and you're like, oh God, no. Very different. Even little things like Amber Alerts. When a child goes missing, they send a text right to your phone. I had never gotten that in Canada before I moved down there. The first one I got when I moved there scared the shit out of me. I thought they were contacting me directly. I was like, I don't know nothing, man. It's crazy. I asked my new American friends, because I was always, Canada, we get a lot of American media, politics, news, everything. We consume a lot of American stuff. So I asked my new American friend when I moved down there, I said, what do you guys think about Canada? And they were like, oh, we don't think about Canada at all. Yeah. That's nice to know. I do feel like I belong, though. It's only been a couple years, but it feels like home now. LA feels like home. I know I belong because I asked a friend when I first moved there, I said, how will I know when I belong in the United States of America? And he said, you'll know when you have your first American thought. First American thought. And I didn't know what the hell that meant until just a few weeks ago I had my first American thought. And I knew right away. It was so beautiful, so pure. I was playing basketball. The guy I was guarding, he went to shoot. So I jumped up to block him, but he was only faking. So he went down, I went up, completely flipped over him, like ass over tea kettle. I was about to smash my head off the pavement, and my first thought was, oh no, I don't have health insurance. I'm home. That's what I knew. It's a crazy thing not having health insurance. You take it for granted in Canada, man. I moved down there. I had to shop around for health insurance. You know how weird that is to shop for health insurance? To make that decision? How much is my life worth to me on a monthly basis? I shopped around. The best quote I got was $400 a month. $400 a month. I was like, I've had a good run. I'll be careful. Every day I leave the house now, man, I'm like, everybody take it easy. Let's all get to where we're going. It's scary out there. And the guns? They got guns down there? Well, this is Winnipeg. You guys know what I'm talking about. But scary, man. Guns scare the hell out of me, you know. Because I'm a pacifist, which is a fancy word for huge pussy. And, big pacifist here. You'll never meet a bigger pacifist. I haven't seen any guns yet, but I feel them. You know. Totally changed my behavior. I don't want to die, man. I don't do anything to make anyone mad. You know, if like somebody cuts me off on the highway, in Canada, I might honk. Maybe, you know, maybe give the finger, maybe. Even then, probably not. But in America, somebody cuts me off on the highway, I don't do shit, man. I'm like, this lane belongs to you, sir. I commend you for taking what's yours. I'm not dying for that. Scariest is when you cut someone else off on the highway. You ever cut someone off and you can feel an angry person in the vehicle behind you? My heart starts racing, I get all hot on the back of my neck. And you gotta look in the rear view to see just how mad they are, right? Before I look up into the rear view, I always say a little prayer. I'm like, please be an old lady, please be an old lady. Someone I know I can take, you know? But if I look up and I see like an angry dude, you know, you see those furrowed eyebrows and you see they're angry, you know what I do? Every time, if I see an angry person, I get off the next exit on the highway. For real. I don't care where I am. I get off the next exit. I drive my car to the nearest empty field. I put all my identification into the glove compartment. I get out of the car. I set the car on fire and I run away. Start a new life for myself. Scary out there.